guys, it's Robbie here today to talk to you about the best shooters in my team. No matter what skill level you have or what team level you have, you can find great outside threats within my team at all positions. With the playoff packs out and the throwback playoff packs, there are no shortage of great shooters in my team, and you can even look back at the older sets and find some great.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks at their home, BMO Harris Bradley Center. Well, for the Bucks, they took care of business in Game 1.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Milwaukee Bucks.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at the Bucks. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be, with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Andre Robertson. Andre Drummond is out there with Udoh. Then there's Bradley, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Here's Drummond. Jordan with the rebound.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Shots good by Middleton.
Staying confident in the paint, Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Mitchell kicks to Udoh. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo defending. Robertson can't hit.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Middleton outside. Back to Parker. Jordan with a screen on Drummond. There's Parker with the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Feeds it to Robertson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Robertson being aggressive that time, so staying away from the catch and shoot game and taking it at the defense.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening, and that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Well, there's no doubt he's known for defense and rebounding, but you have to admire the work Robertson has put in improving his shooting stroke.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Jordan the screen. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Collison. Jordan sets the pick for Collison. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Jordan the pass to Middleton. No good on the triple. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. They trail by 3. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I'm just wondering if this home crowd and the energy worked against them in this one. They might have gotten in their heads just a little bit.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. And he told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. And we're still in position to accomplish that. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Bradley. Here's the screen to the inside, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And Middleton kicks to Collison. Back to Middleton. Lobs it up for Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Collison. Bradley with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
He had a nice open look right there.
That's important for the progression of Antetokounmpo, being able to knock down the three with some confidence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Middleton. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Oh, great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorer.
Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Collison. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Outside Collison. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Baseline J on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Mitchell dishes to Drummond. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Collison. There's the three. And it's Mitchell missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Down low. Shoots from the right block. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Jordan getting to work down there on the inside. And when he gets that deep position, he can score.
Mitchell passes to Drummond. And Robertson has it in the corner. Drummond the screen. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Great D that time from Jordan. Bucks leading by 4. Collison kicks to Jordan. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Jordan the screen. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Mitchell, defended by Middleton. Mitchell dishes to Drummond. They set the pick. Drummond the screen. Overson the pass to Udo. Bradley drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Darren Collison. For Detroit, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Two shots.
Free throw good from Bradley. And some changes here for the Bucks. Measury comes in for Jordan. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Darren Collison. And so Bradley nails both of them. Here's Middleton. Pass to Parker. There's the dish to Schroeder. Middleton outside. Schroeder outside. And there's the call on measure. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
Try to make as good a decision as you can every time you have the basketball, but that time he attacked without thinking too much.
Lee's checked in for the Pistons. Anthony comes in for Andre Robertson. Bradley kicks to Lee. There's the pick. The pass to Carmelo. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Schroeder kicks to Parker, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Parker playing for Coach K in college. He's got that pedigree as well as a great attitude.
Drummond the screen. Mitchell kicks to Lee. Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Here's Middleton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Screen by Lee. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Drummond with a screen on Parker. Deep 2 from Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So for the Pistons, Ellington comes in for Bradley, and it's Teague in for Mitchell. Outside Teague. It's Lee, top of the key. Anthony in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? The shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Parker getting more comfortable in his early stages of his career with drawing contact on the inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Parker taking 2 shots.
2.
And the first one drops. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Chris Middleton. And Parker drops them both. And Detroit has possession. It's a 13-point game. Teague dishes to Ellington. Back to Teague. Screen by Lee. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. Teague kicks to Drummond. It's deflected. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's the break. Unloads from 13. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
T kicks to Drummond. Shot to stop the drought. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Tony Snell's checked in for Parker. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Milwaukee leading by 13. Schroeder, right side. Mejri, the pass to Schroeder. Count that one. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Outside Anthony. Picked by Lee. Pistons passing it around. Teague for 3. Mejri with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And stolen by Drummond. Ellington kicks to Lee. And he banks in the layup.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Passes it to Brogdon. There's the screen. The feed to Snell. Back to Brogdon. Lee against Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mejri. Over Drummond. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pistons trail by 15. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. T kicks to Ellington. Drummond with a screen on Brogdon. Dishes to Carmelo. Hands the 12-footer.
No hurry, no worry, just mellow.
Bucks leading by 13. Schroeder outside. With some arc. That one misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
The chemistry through the roof, and it's allowed them to build this huge lead after one.
All parts are working together, even the guys who have...
Update required.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Giannis and Parker, the explosive forward pair. Chris Middleton is out there with Collison, and it's Jordan in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. DeAndre Jordan, third.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Update.
That one is off.
Required. Return to the main menu to apply the update and dismiss
He hits the
this
second from the line.
message.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 14. T kicks to Anthony. Azealia screen. Now here's Anthony. Lee, a screen on Parker. And here's Anthony for three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker to the middle. Clock is at 3, and it's good for 2. Jordan's got his 2nd basket.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Teague dishes to Azili. Right side, Lee. Azealia screen. Lee sets a screen for Anthony. Back to Lee. Ellington kicks to Teague. Over Collison. That's good from Teague on the assist by Ellington. Teague's got his first points of the game. Jordan the screen. Here's Collison. Sweet little floater.
There's an art to setting screens, and DeAndre Jordan right there in the right spot to open up that play.
Hit by Lee. Here's Anthony. Here's Azili. And no good. Good D by Jordan. Middleton on the wing. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 7.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Azealia screen. Ellington the pass to Teague. The 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Collison dishes to Jordan. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Middleton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Start it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Azealia screen. Ellington from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Ellington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jordan. Parker with it. He's picked up by Lee. In the corner, Middleton with it. Jordan the screen to the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. T kicks to Anthony. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That free throw good from Anthony.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Lee against Parker. They set the screen. Jordan sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Off the pick, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Anthony on the wing. Azealia screen. Steps back and fires. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout. Making a change here. Ogden's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Jordan the pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jordan the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Basket, that helped.
Mitchell dishes to Azili. Over Jordan. Azili can't get it to go.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
The Bucks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Middleton improving his game, improving his injury, and working to become better.
The Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Middleton hits them both. And Detroit has possession. Here's Mitchell. He kicks to Carmelo. Drummond with a screen on Antetokounmpo. It's Anthony with the drive. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Carmelo has superb court awareness, sharing the ball that time well.
The Pistons have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the free throw, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, tough to deal with Giannis in there. If he extends with the basketball, nobody's touching that.
Mitchell kicks to Anthony. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Kicks to Jordan. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Outside Bradley. Over Parker. Here's Drummond. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That one misses.
There are a lot of guys that have versatility in our league, but I think Antetokounmpo is probably the most unique.
Bradley up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Mitchell passes to Carmelo. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. He feeds it to Middleton. They set the pick. Parker up top. Over Lee. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Feeds to Anthony. Drummond with a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Another three for Detroit.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Thon Makers checked in for Jabari Parker, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Middleton. Jordan with a screen on Bradley. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Jordan the screen. Schroeder dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Bradley kicks to Lee. He dishes it to Drummond. Hit by Lee. And here's Anthony for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rocked in the pass to make it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Mitchell kicks to Drummond. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you got to wonder, how high is the ceiling for Giannis in terms of the versatility out there on the floor? Tonight, he is putting on a scoring show. Time
called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
Udo's checked in for David Lee. Here's Bradley. Pass to Mitchell. Now Udo. Now the dish to Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Number 1, Andre Drummond. DeAndre Jordan is second.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Drummond. Bucks leading by 18. And the pass to Brogdon. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pops it up for Jordan. Maker dishes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Jordan sets the pick for Schroeder. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
In the corner, Bradley with it. No good with the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Anthony.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Measury's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Drummond, the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Robertson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, no hesitation from Robertson that time. Got his shot off quickly as soon as he got the ball.
Schroeder passes to Measury. Now, here's Brogdon. Kicks it out to Schroeder. 1:44 left here in the second. Here's Maker. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Detroit's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. 1:30 left in the first half. Here's Bradley. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
There's the 3. They get it back. Aminu. A stupendous finish in traffic. Aminu's got his first 2 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mitchell kicks to Drummond. Passes to Bradley. And another 3 for Detroit.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Schroeder. The floater. That one good for 2.
What a nice looking shot from Schroeder there. Caught the defense off guard with the beautiful floater.
Mitchell kicks to Drummond. Drummond the screen. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's 7 points for Avery Bradley.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder outside.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
For Milwaukee, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. And so he makes both from the line. 8 seconds left to play here in the half. Bradley with the ball. Shoots over Brogdon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his second personal foul. 2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
The Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie John. Well, for Milwaukee, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Kenny, your thoughts on the Buck? So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, and the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Andre Robertson out there with Udo. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Bradley. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Jordan the screen. Shot clock at 5. Taken away. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond a screen. Off the screen. That one doesn't drop. Great tee that time from Middleton. Parker dishes to Middleton. Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Milwaukee. And, well, Detroit shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Drummond a screen. Mitchell kicks to Drummond. The feed to Bradley. Lays it up off the glass. Bradley's got 11.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
To the paint, here's Parker. That one's not going to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Collison. Mitchell passes to Bradley. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. Bradley misses off the left iron.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
Jordan sets the pick for Collison. Shoots over Bradley. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. 12 points for him.
Well, Jordan plays with an absolute joy, and it becomes infectious for the team right now. He's just eating up the glass.
There's the screen. Drummond up top, guarded by Jordan. Here's Bradley. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Milwaukee leading by 21. Middleton on the wing. Jordan against Drummond. Right at the free throw line. And Robertson pulls it down.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
Dishes it to Mitchell. Drummond a screen. Jumper off the screen. And it's Mitchell missing.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Now here's Collison. Jordan the screen. Collison dishes to Middleton. Launches it. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 14 points for Chris Middleton.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Mitchell kicks to Udo. He feeds it to Drummond. Bradley against Middleton. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And that one, good. Drummond's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Milwaukee leading by 22. And the rejection by Udo. They get it back. In the corner, Bradley with it. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Start it.
He's checked in for Jabari Parker. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Aminu. They set the pick. Off the screen, and the basket by Collison.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Middleton against Bradley. Over Middleton. Great D that time for Middleton.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Kicks it to Aminu. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Here's Collison, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Mitchell passes to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Bradley. The rebound by Middleton.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And some changes here for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Chris Middleton. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Darren Collison. And he makes the first but misses the second. This Pistons squad struggling. And Roberson kicks to Udo. Back to Roberson. There's the pick. Bradley against Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 9 points now in just the second half. Schroeder outside. Feeds it to Aminu. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Detroit making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Pistons have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo defending. Mitchell kicks to Anthony. Shoots over Schroeder, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, sure, the defense did well, but Melo, he just done better.
Jordan with the screen on Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Udo. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Step back shot. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Udo gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
There's the pass to Brogdon. Back to Schroeder. The teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Anthony drives in, and it's good. 2 points. Anthony's got 19 points. Milwaukee leading by 20. Schroeder dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over Anthony. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Anthony with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Drummond. Good D by Jordan.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
Brogdon against Bradley. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brogdon's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Anthony, the pass to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 6 points for him.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Detroit also making some changes. David Lee checked in for Udo. Ellington comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Teague in for Mitchell. Collison against Teague. Collison kicks to Measury. Screened by Parker. Shoots over Ellington, and that one's good. Parker's got 10.
And Parker has the mid-range shot going there, looking composed while he pulls the trigger. Love the in-between game.
Drummond a screen. Anthony dishes to Ellington. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Drummond passes to Carmelo. Stolen by Middleton. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Ellington kicks to Anthony. Over Middleton. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul. Ezeli's checked in for Detroit. Bucks leading by 22. Snell dishes to Parker. Back to Snell. Passes it to Collison. Parker outside. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And the call will be against David Lee. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Collison kicks to Middleton. Over Anthony. Middleton can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Ellington, guarded closely. 1:07 left in the third. And here's Anthony from the arc. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Collison kicks to Snell. Milwaukee the rebound. Basket good. 12 points for Parker.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Picked by Lee. Now here's Ellington, defended by Measury. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Lee no good on the free throw. Milwaukee leading by 22. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Teague against Collison. Teague left side. He dishes it to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Just relax and play the game.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Pistons trail by 20. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Brogdon. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Measury. And it's Maker in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. For 3, Ellington bangs home the trifecta. Ellington's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Schroeder. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pistons shooting reasonably well, 45%. Teague up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lee passes to Carmelo. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Just 5 to shoot. But they get it back. Outside Teague. Azealia screen. Here's the dish to Ellington. Schroeder against Teague. High arcing shot. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Bucks leading by 17. Maker dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Wiry and athletic, Giannis can make those subtle adjustments to put some pressure on the D.
Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Lee a screen on Antetokounmpo. Anthony can't hit.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Teague against Schroeder. Pass to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo over Anthony. And that one hits back iron. Pistons trailed by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Teague. Releases from 15. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Anthony right side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
So you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
You love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Here's Anthony. Anthony missing again.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooters.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Good D by Lee. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. T kicks to Anthony. And here is Lee. Looking to end the drought. Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Schroeder passes to Maker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Man, if he's missing those kind of good looks, his team is in some serious trouble.
Pistons shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Screen by Lee. Ellington kicks to Anthony. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he hunts them down, but it will take Melo just a few shots to catch fire, and the defense better be aware of it.
Antetokounmpo passes to Mejri. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Sinks the triple. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
No, right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
T dishes to Azealia. Lee outside. Azealia screen. Lee sets a screen for Anthony. They grab their own miss. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Teague kicks to Azealia. At the elbow, Lee goes back up. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Measury. Parker comes in for Maker. And Middleton subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Azili. Bradley comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Mitchell in for Teague.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Lee. Bucks leading by 22. Now Brogdon. Parker with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Anthony kicks to Bradley. And Jordan sends it back. Middleton outside. The feed to Parker. Wide open look. Drained for 2 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Brogdon. Screened by Lee. They double him with Middleton. This is to Mitchell. Drummond with a screen on Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. And the shot is long.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
The Bucks making a switch here. Collison's out there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Anthony with it. He feeds it to Mitchell. Back to Anthony. He kicks it to Mitchell. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Mitchell kicks to Anthony. Lee outside to end the run. The Pistons with a fresh 24. Here's Drummond. And at last, they get one to fall.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Parker passes to Jordan. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Bradley dishes to Lee. Kicks to Drummond. Right side Bradley. Lee outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Mitchell missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jordan. Feeds it to Middleton from downtown, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Mitchell kicks to Anthony. Pass to Lee. Back to Anthony. Puts one up from 19. Good on the shot. Anthony's got 11 points here in just the second half.
can't allow that much separation. Even as the pass is coming his way, you got to try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Lee against Parker. Jordan the screen. Parker's shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Bradley passes to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Anthony kicks to Mitchell. Lee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Offensive rebound. Here's Parker. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Your small forward stays active like Jabari Parker did that time down low. You'll get second chance opportunities.
Anthony dishes to Bradley. Drummond a screen. And Jordan sends it back. And they get it back. The second chance effort. No good from Lee.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He loved